The Digital Scene Show is sponsored by Light Panels, makers of the world-renowned Emmy Award-winning green-friendly LED lighting systems. Check them out at lightpanels.com. Welcome, Cali Lewis, to the Digital Scene Show here at Blog World 2009.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for agreeing to be recorded. I'm very excited here, as you can tell. And why don't you tell us a little about your show?
Yeah, my show is called Geek Brief TV.
Right.
We call it Shiny Happy Tech News.
Right.
Because we like to have fun with technology.
Right.
You know, technology really enhances our lives, so we say, why not have some fun with it? We cover gadgets, technology news that excites us. We could probably do 50 shows a day with everything that's actually released, but we focus on the stuff that's really exciting, and maybe some of that's future research or some of that's gadgets that are just coming out. So yeah, it's fun. It's 3 to 5 minutes a day, 4 days a week.
So are you the one picking the gadgets, or do you have a staff now? How does it work?
It's just my husband and I,
okay,
actually.
Cool.
So we do that together. We wake up in the morning and read all the news, spend hours going through all of our sources and PR releases, and yeah, just...
How did you get started on this? I mean, I'm assuming you just said, yeah, let's do a podcast before you became known and see how it goes, right? I mean, walk us through that whole process.
Well, we had an internet company before the bubble burst.
Okay.
And we kept that going a little while, racked up a whole bunch of debt, decided to get a day job to pay the bills.
Right.
Because we didn't want all that debt. And so we got a day job, wound up working for that company for 5 years. Didn't even realize it had been 5 years. Started to get itchy to get back into technology,
Sure.
something that we loved. Heard about podcasting in June of 2005 and decided this is it. This is what we want to be doing. We don't want to be doing self-storage for the rest of our lives until our teeth fall out, right?
Right.
And so we fell in love with the idea. We said, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to make a living. So we started Geek Brief TV with that intention. 5 months later, we were able to quit our day jobs.
Okay, so you started it during your day job?
Yes, we were. Oh yeah, we were working extremely hard. We didn't know anything about video. I'd never been in front of the camera. We'd never produced a video. We didn't even have a video camera at all in our house before we decided to do this. So
from day one, you wanted to do it as a video podcast?
Yes, we knew that was what was coming. There were a lot of audio podcasts out there at that time in 2005, but there were only a couple of video podcasts, and the video iPod, the first one, had just been released from Apple in October of 2005, and so we said, yeah, people are going to be getting these for Christmas, they're going to want some content, so let's do a video.
So what are you guys doing here at Blog World? I mean, are you a speaker? Are you keynote, I'm assuming?
Not keynote, no. Okay. Neil and I are speaking about video tips and tricks.
Okay, so. Well, give us one.
One?
We'll go at 10
It's a 30-minute segment.
Give us a quick one.
One of my favorites that a lot of people don't really know, Neil went to the Travel Channel Academy.
Okay.
And he learned this from it, and it's so much better, is don't move the camera. You hold the camera steady and let the action happen in front of the camera, not behind it. So all the home videos that you're used to seeing, it's all moving. It's going to make you dizzy.
That's right.
So you just hold the camera steady, focus on one thing, and let the action happen. If it goes off screen, cut and then focus again.
Right. Very cool. All right, and if people want to check out your show, where do they go?
Geekbrief.tv, and I'm on Twitter at twitter.com/Cali Lewis and facebook.com/Cali Lewis.
Oh, and one last question before I forget.
Yes.
How do you guys monetize it?
Monetization. We actually started with Podshow at that time, now Mevio.com. And they're our partners. They work to get advertising for us so that we can concentrate on the content itself.
So so sponsorships, basically.
Yep,
right
sponsorship.
Do you see anything in the future of people paying kind of like a cable kind of subscription? Do you see anything like that? Or?
Actually, I mean, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, a handful of people are actually doing pretty well with premium content. I was just talking to Don McAllister of ScreencastsOnline.com, and he's doing fantastic with that. That's his almost only business model, people paying for that extra content.
But that's more of a how-to as opposed to your show, which is more of a news variety kind of stuff.
It does depend on the content, definitely. It's entertainment. Obviously, we pay for entertainment. We pay for those cable
We're paying
channels.
For cable, right, all the time.
And so it's definitely a possibility.
Cool.
But I think us and cable companies and TV, traditional TV media, really kind of have to work together. And I think once we start to really work together, I think some stuff will start.
Well, even
happening.
the big guys have no clue how to monetize it right now. Even Hulu.net, they're not, or Hulu.com, they're not monetizing it properly. Right, they're not making the big money right now.
Well, they're doing it right for the consumer right now,
right?
Which is good, and hopefully that'll pay off in the end.
Good. Well, I know you got to go. You got to talk. So thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Good
you.
to meet you.
You too.